Diet, exercise, and growing up. Couch Kids, tonight at 10.
I was with Daryl last night. He was in no condition to be discharged.
Well, Charles DeWitt made the arrangements. They took Daryl by ambulance to the airport and put him on a DeWitt jet. And as soon as they get to Des Moines, they're going to take him to the hospital. So, do you want me to take the baby?
Would you please?
Yeah.
Yes, I told Daryl that he should stay and talk to you. It's okay, sweetie.
It's okay, baby.
He said that, he'd already said everything he had to say. I just thought I was going to get a chance to say goodbye. Why don't you read the note? And we'll wait outside, okay, Mama?
Yeah.
I guess you guys weren't expecting me. I just came by to get some things. I'll be out of here.
Ellie, the reason I'm here is...
No, let me explain.
No, you don't need to explain.
I want to
All
tell
right.
you what happened. When I left Iva's, I went to an all-night diner to get some coffee, and Emily was there.
And I saw that he was upset and probably in no condition to drive home, so I drove him home.
And you stayed all night?
Yes. I'm gonna let the two of you talk. I'll see you in the office.
Well, I hope I didn't wake you up when I got out of bed.
You know what woke me up. I didn't know where I was.
Some juice? I'm glad you didn't take Lily's call last night. And I think she was satisfied when I said we were still working on business. My question is, are you satisfied?
Lily must have been very happy to see you last night.
Oh, yeah. I just wish there was something I could do for her. You know, she started telling me about the first time that she saw Holden in the hospital in New York, and she almost broke down and started crying while she was describing it.
Well, she didn't have a chance to see the doctor before, like the rest of us did. She ran up to him and threw her arms around him.
Oh, God.
I'll never forget the look on her face when she realized that he didn't recognize her.
Mama, what was Holden doing in New York? Was he going to visit Seth or what?
Well, the rest of the family knows. I suppose you two should know as well. He went to New York to see Julie.
Julie? Why?
Well, he overheard Lucinda talking to Iva and John about Aaron. He found out that Aaron was his and Julie's son.
What?
Hi. Good morning. Oh, it's good to see you. Is Holden around?
Brought to you today by the complete line of Vicks Formula 44 cough medicine.
While no medicine can stop a cough completely, there is one that in 30 minutes can so significantly reduce your coughing, it's guaranteed or your money back. Vicks Formula 44. No wonder doctors recommend Formula 44's cough medicine 3 times more than codeine. Formula 44. Because the fewer the coughs, the better.
Hi, guys.
Anything for me?
Vegetables.
Okay, let's sit up. Soda, OJ, some purple stuff, Sunny Delight.
Sunny D, that's cool.
You're great.
Tastes like orange and tangerine. Yeah, lime. Some healthy junk, too.
Hey, this is good stuff. Your mom's all right.
Yeah, she's cool. Sunny Delight, the good stuff kids go for.
Adding separate color-safe bleach is out. Because there's cheer with Color Guard bleach. Dirt goes, color stays.
Oh, so good to see you. You look great.
So do you.
I hope you got some rest after I left last night.
I did, thanks to the talk that we had.
Oh, you're welcome.
Listen, Lily doesn't know about Aaron, and I don't think that now is the right time to tell her.
Did he say where Holden actually is, or?
Holden went to Memorial for physical therapy. He and Dr. McKay left just a few minutes ago. Yeah.
Oh, well, how's he feeling?
Oh, I think he's much better. You know, he got up real early this morning, went out and said hello to Hutch and Caleb in the field.
That sounds like a good sign.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You know, Emma was just telling me that...
Can I talk to you for a minute? Have you two had breakfast?
Oh, she cooked.
What?
But a little coffee. A little more coffee. Okay.
Oh, good thing you stopped me. Emma's right. Yeah. If Lily doesn't know now, it's definitely not the time to tell her.
I don't know that I agree with that.
Do you know how long Marcia wants to stay?
Well, she talked to me about it last night. I think she wants to leave today if Holden is comfortable with it. By the way, she and Holden saw Lucinda at Emilio's last night.
Yeah, Lucinda told me. And she was very shook up by seeing him like that.
You mean Lucinda hadn't seen Holden before last night?
She hadn't seen him since he got back. I think his condition frightens her more than she's letting anyone know. I think Iva's having some problems with it, too, or she'd be out here more often.
Stopped by your place this morning. I was kind of hoping that you would be over this Angus so that we could maybe talk
Well, I am.
a little bit.
I am, and I tried to tell you this morning that nothing has changed.
Well, I offer you my friendship and my support in what lies ahead.
When Lily does hear the truth about Aaron, and she will eventually, I will try to tell her in a way that, well, to make her understand why I kept it from her. But this is something that I have to do on my own.
I'm just telling you that you don't have to.
Thought we were going to have breakfast this morning.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you would be here this early. I didn't forget.
Oh, good. Well, no, I have to get on my way to Chicago for my support group meeting, but I want to stop by and see Daryl first.
I saw his release papers. What's the story? Oh.
Ira, I guess you know, Holden's coming in for his physical therapy this morning.
Oh, no, I didn't. I'll have to stop by.
Yeah, how you doing?
It's a little harder than I thought it would be working with John.
Yeah, well, maybe that will force you both to get past whatever happened.
I really don't think that's possible, and that is something that John has not accepted yet.
Well, maybe it just proves how much he loves you.
Well, we left Franny in Daryl's room to sort of pull herself together. Hey.
Very strange.
Hi.
The newlyweds are here. Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I'm surprised you guys are here.
Well, actually, we thought we should come in while we still had jobs.
Mama told me about your surprise homecoming last night.
Oh, it was wonderful and a huge surprise.
It was.
Aren't you going to say hello?
Thanks. Hi.
Hi. Congratulations.
Thanks. I guess you brought Carrie in to see your daddy, huh?
Yeah, I did, but he had already been released when we got here. Daryl is on his way to Des Moines.
So stupidly, I didn't realize how much those couple of drinks affected me, and You know, then I went to get some coffee, and I guess the way I looked scared Emily.
So she drove you home?
Yeah, but I was so tired. Once I got here, I went straight to sleep. I swear I did, Ellie.
No, it's all right. You don't have to explain to me. Emily's a very good friend. I trust her. Did you tell her about the abortion?
No, of course not. But I want to talk about that now.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. We tried to talk about it twice before, and you walked out on me, and I'm really not up to talking about it.
Ellie, listen, I'm trying to understand this whole thing so I can find some way to forgive you here.
Forgive me? I don't want any forgiveness, Kirk. I need support. I made a very difficult decision, and I'm still hurting from it. But if I had to do it over again, I would make the same decision, even knowing how you feel. And if you can't understand that, babe, all the talking in the world isn't going to change anything.
There's never been a tissue like new Ultra Soft Puffs.
It's amazing. This is like a powder puff. I have just discovered something that is really great.
4 out of 5 people prefer the softness of new puffs over the leading regular tissue.
This is softer tissue. Here, it's really, really soft. Oh, that is soft.
Soft enough to make you switch?
Once you use puffs, you'll never go back to anything else. The whole brand is history. I am definitely switching to puffs.
Switch to new Ultra Soft Puffs. So soft, they're like first aid for your sore nose.
Nobody takes my puffs.
You're going to be a beautiful bride. Not if I don't get some Z's.
Nitol safely helps you fall asleep fast, so you can get your Z's. Nitol or Maximum Strength Nitol.
Nitol will help you get your Z's.
Ah, the Nature Valley Granola Bar. Once you come to know this wonderfully wholesome taste, you realize a Nature Valley Granola Bar could be the candy bar nature intended.
Ready on the set. Jane, I thought you were home with a miserable cold.
I took Comtrex and I feel better.
You didn't take Sudafed for your stuffy nose, Chlortrimeton for sneezing, regular Tylenol for headaches, body aches, Benylin DM for coughing?
All I took was Comtrex.
She'd have to take each of these just to get all the relief that's in 2 Comtrex.
And action.
Comtrex does it all. And now there's new Comtrex Hot Flu Relief. Powerful, soothing relief in tea flavors. Lemon and apple cinnamon. Relief for every major flu symptom.
Who's the best soap on daytime TV? Find out when The Bold and the Beautiful, Santa Barbara, and General Hospital fight it out on the Family Feud.
First woke up and saw you sitting there, I thought I was dreaming. Or that they hadn't been honest with me about this gunshot wound, and I was already in heaven.
Well, the doctors say you won't be going there anytime soon. As a matter of fact, they plan to get you on your feet today. And hopefully by tomorrow they'll release you.
And as soon as I am on my feet, we'll fly back.
Well, you have some legal matters to attend to.
Don't worry about that. Just the Montagan police know damn well I'm guilty of nothing more than defending myself and Sabrina. I had no intention of killing Reyes. He fell and hit his head. He had shot me, Jessica. He left me there to die.
Duncan, I was so frightened on the flight down here.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to worry you. Especially carrying our child.
I didn't know if you were going to make it. Sweetheart, why didn't you tell Lieutenant Rodriguez your suspicions? You promised me. You promised me that you would not take the law into your own hands.
Leslie said it's the most important case she's ever worked on. She's fighting some big oil company, and apparently they're determined to win this thing no matter what it costs.
Hello.
Morning.
Good morning. You're early.
Well, actually, I think it's you who's a little bit later than usual, and in fine fettle, I might add.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry if I've kept you waiting.
Oh, that's all right. Have you spoken to Lily this morning?
No, I tried her. She didn't answer the phone out of the house. I saw Holden. I saw him at Emilio's last night, having dinner with his therapist.
Very sad to see him like this, isn't it?
Eerie. In fact, upsetting and just ghastly.
Cal. Morning, Scott.
Should I come back?
Well, I was about to fill your boss in on the riverfront project.
Good morning. Why don't you stay? I'd like you to be up on everything that's going on.
Well, I went over to the project, check on it. Looks like they're coming along. And they told me that Royce Keller, the head honcho of the architectural firm, is going to be in town to look at the work. Now, I think that we should ask him to design the tower to accommodate offices for Worldwide and for Strickco in Oakdale.
Fine. Set up an appointment. Have him
Well,
over.
unfortunately, it may not be that easy. This guy is in real demand, so we may have to take a number and get in line.
I don't know that I like the sound of that. If he's not interested, we'll find somebody else.
You may think your cat's litter box is clean, but if you're using ordinary litter, there's probably something lurking in there. Odor. Odor that can creep around your house, getting worse and worse until you change the whole box. But Scoop Away clumping cat litter puts odor in its place. Scoop Away absorbs liquid waste into solid clumps. Remove them, and you remove the odor, leaving clean, fresh litter behind. Scoop Away puts odor in its place, not your place.
You want everything for your baby to be gentle. Like its first formula. We chose Carnation Good Start. Its protein is specially processed to make it gentle. Remember, breast milk is best, but Good Start formula is made to be gentle.
Yeah?
Yes, I got to get to my show.
Let's go.
Stetson cologne, easy to wear, hard to resist.
Where's that great smelling guy who got me here tonight? I've got a front row seat here just for you.
To be honest, I don't know if I bought it for Kimmy or me.
Mom!
I remember loving my dollhouse more than anything. It was a really special part of my childhood. I wanted Kimmy to have that experience. And the Play School dollhouse lived up to all those expectations.
Katie's asleep.
It's really beautiful. Has lots of nice furniture. Comes with a very nice family. It even has a nightlight that plays a lullaby. And most important, Kimmy's crazy about it.
On a special Top Cops, Dan Aykroyd uncovers incredible surprises behind the Hollywood connection.
What is it that draws so many police officers to the movies?
On Top Cops, then, some say he was responsible for the brutal massacre of unarmed American prisoners. Did this Nazi general get away with murder? Street stories following Top Cops tonight.
Find out what's behind picket fences Friday on CBS.
They were my grandmother's dishes. My mom really treasured them, brought them out every holiday. So, 4th of July, big holiday in our family. I come home. It's the first time since not only telling them I'm gay, but HIV positive, so everything's a little tense. So we're about to come sit for dinner, and Mom says, it's too much trouble to get out Grandma's dishes this year. She's going to use paper plates. And plastic knives and forks. And a great big plastic trash bag to dispose of it all the minute we finish eating. I feel like a pariah.
Yeah, you do. But people don't know, Gil. They just don't know. I mean, I have this neighbor. She's a real good friend of mine, and...
Hello. Can I help you?
I'm not sure this is the right place.
This is a group meeting for people with issues related to HIV infection. Is that what you're looking for?
Well, yes, but I...
Come on in. Please join us. Here. This is an open meeting. Anyone's welcome to drop in. Everyone in this group has been exposed to HIV. Some don't know yet if they're positive. Others have tested positive. This is a support group.
So your sister's coming in this morning?
Yes, her plane's going to be in at 11:30.
Oh, that's great. Well, I can't believe I'm finally going to meet her after all this time.
Why don't you stop by my house, drop her things off, and then come to the hospital. We all can have lunch. I'll call Cal to see if he can join us.
Thanks. That would be great, Lila.
Great. I'll be looking for you. Bye-bye.
Iva,
Oh.
can we talk about this abortion thing for a
Well,
minute?
you know, Kirk, I want to let you know that I support Ellie's right to make her decision.
But don't you think I had a right to be in on the decision? Don't you think she should have talked to me about it at least?
Oh, look at all these parsnips. Josh and Josh are still out there digging. Is this what they're supposed to look like?
Yeah, it looks like good enough to eat to me. I'll make these for dinner tonight. Seth loves parsnips. Of course, I know a young lady who doesn't, but you could. You could like them if you try.
Why do I have to? It's so beautiful out. You should really come outside for a while. No, I want to be here when Holland gets back.
Well, sweetheart, you can see the car come up. Why don't you take a little walk? It'll do you good. Go ahead. Okay. There you go. Boy, look at the nice crop.
Have a nice walk. Thanks.
You do like parsnips, don't you?
Oh, yes, I do. But I'm afraid I won't be able to stay for dinner. Tonight I'm working late at the center. And in any case, Caleb will be here, so...
Yeah, I understand.
I guess you know. He came to see me last night, and it's over. He loves Julie. Of course, I already knew that, but still, it...
Angel, I'm so sorry. I want you to know that you are part of this family. And you always, always will be.
Do you really have to go back today?
Yes, I do. You know, you're getting to know your family, and I can see you're starting to get more comfortable with them, and you're beginning to like some of them, like Emma.
She's patient. I like that.
Beginning to like Seth, too, and Angel. We're going to see each other again soon, and you can call me whenever you want to.
Well, I really want to come to your family's place for Thanksgiving.
All right. It's up to you.
Okay. I guess I'll go to the airport with you.
Good. You're a very special man.
Yeah, there aren't too many like me, I guess.
You're a very special man. You're gentle, and you're kind, and you're courageous. And you will be in my thoughts, even though we'll be apart for a while.
Is it okay if I give my therapist a hug?
Yes.
This can't be my new apartment. Good thing I brought Lysol Pine Action. It cleans with hospital-type disinfection. The strongest you can buy. Now it's starting to feel like home.
Lysol Pine Action, a more powerful pine.
Mom, I spilled grape juice on the carpet.
That's okay.
It's not okay. Here's the Resolve, but the bottle's empty.
Not anymore.
Introducing Resolve Smart Pack Refill. Worry-free carpet cleaning that saves money and also reduces trash.
Now that's smart.
Mom!
Get Resolve and the new Smart Pack Refill.
That's okay.
Ghostly odors popping up to haunt your home? Get into the spirit of the islands with Love My Carpet Tropical Blossoms. It'll help you get rid of unpleasant odors while the scent of a tropical garden fills the room. Try Love My Carpet Tropical Blossoms and get into the spirit.
Why fight the weather? Get to Sears for this Craftsman half-horsepower garage door opener, only $159.99. And that includes 3 transmitters. So hurry to Sears today, before you're left out in the cold.
It's only a heartburn. I should learn to live with it. Right?
You know, frequent heartburn may be a sign of a more serious medical problem. Your doctor has treatment plans that can help.
Frequent heartburn. Isn't it time you talk to your doctor?
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Friday night is a lucky night for comedy on Golden Palace.
Call me Nick.
Oh, Barry Bostwick. You can call me anytime. Then on Major Dad's, Gunny Goes Undercover. I said undercover, not undercovers. It's the safest way to spend Friday the 13th.
CBS.
bank teller and a cop were newlyweds. Together, they celebrated their honeymoon by committing the biggest bank heist in the history of Texas. What a robbery! $250,000 in cold cash and a first-class trip to the Cayman Islands. But later, their luck ran out. What brought down the great honeymoon heist? Then, a miracle survival is caught on tape. An off-duty police officer dodges gunfire during a holdup on the next hard copy.
Today at 3:30 here on News Channel 3.
Running my own business is great. Especially when I'm planting these beauties.
You think he was planting stinkweed.
Presenting Ultra Gain. Lucky for me, I got this green thumb.
Lucky for him, I've got this little scoop.
Ultra Gain's concentrated power gets clothes so clean, they'll smell like they were dried in the sunshine.
I know he lives for his work. Now I can live with him.
Ultra Gain, the clean you can tell by the sunshine smell.
Yeah.
Come to the exciting grand opening of Fleming's new store in Germantown Village Square. Celebration savings store-wide like this oak and tile-top table, $3.99. Register for free furniture at all Fleming stores.
There is no secret. It's just a matter of setting priorities.
Are you making the grade? Find out tonight at 6 on News Channel 3.
Thank you for coming by.
I couldn't let you be alone, darling. I called your father and Kim, and they're flying back.
Graham, I didn't want them to cut their vacation short for me.
They were very glad that I called, and they want to be with you now.
Thank you. I have to admit, I will be glad to see them.
Can you tell me why Daryl left for Des Moines so abruptly?
We both knew that there was nothing more to say to each other, Graham. But the hardest part is that he wants Carrie. I really believe that she belongs with him, Graham. I just don't know how I'm going to give her up.
I'm so sorry, darling.
Graham, I tried so hard to be a good mother to her.
You've been a very caring mother, and that will stay with Carrie all her life. Would you like me to get that?
Please.
Hello? Sabrina, it's Graham. How is everyone down there? Yes, I'll get her.
She's getting Franny.
Oh, thanks. Franny. Oh, I'll be good as new. Listen, I very much appreciate Daryl letting Jess use the jet to fly down. Uh-huh. Do you have his number at Memorial? I'll call him and thank him myself. Oh, I see. Oh, do you have his number there? Uh-huh. I understand. All right, well, I will. Bye, Franny.
What was that all about?
Apparently, Daryl's been transferred to a hospital in Des Moines. I was so hoping they could get back together now.
Perhaps they still can.
You know, this is all Kruger's doing. He used his money and his influence to try and frame Daryl, save his own worthless hide. And all he did was destroy Franny and Daryl's marriage in the process. I'd like to have 5 minutes alone with Mr. Kruger. Well, he's not going anywhere for the rest of his life. And if there's any justice in the world, Franny and Daryl will find their way back to each other.
Hi.
Hi.
What's up? I just got off the phone with Lucinda. She's called an emergency meeting on Meridian.
Why? I just got a phone with Bill Jacobson. He's extremely happy with our work.
I don't think there's a problem. Lucinda just likes to make us jump every time she snaps our fingers to remind us that we're at her beck and call. I, for one, resent the hell out of it.
All right, what time do we have to meet with her?
12:30.
12:30, all right. Is there anything else?
Yes. About last night.
No. You're a good friend of mine.
No,
I trust
Ellie,
you. You don't need
I
to
want you to know this. Last night, Kirk was terribly upset. He obviously loves you very much. He was very upset about whatever the problem is.
The problem is, Emily, I had an abortion. Kirk was away on business, and I got some test results back that showed even if I could carry to term that there would be serious birth defects. So I made the decision that I felt I should.
Oh, Ellie, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Ellie?
Yeah?
We gotta talk. I'll let the two of you talk.
Okay.
I'll be in the conference
All
room.
right, thanks.
I just heard the whole story.
Right now at Payless, our entire stock of $9.99 shoes are on sale at 2 for just $17.99.
Any combination?
Yeah, you can pick 2 pairs of pumps.
This is too much fun.
Try a pump and a pair of kid shoes.
Too practical.
Okay, how about 2 pairs of flats?
Too tempting.
Or 2 pairs of kid shoes.
Too cute.
The Payless $9.99 2 for $17.99 sale is too big to miss. Sale ends soon, so hurry, or you'll be too late.
Too bad.
My body tells me I might be, but then, you know, a woman's body is kind of, you never know.
And we're at a very nice age to start having them. 34, I'm 34, I'm ready.
I've always been ready.
The most important thing is my family, and that is having a child.
Negative.
Don't get worried, man. Yeah. We're gonna keep trying.
Amazingly, most people in America have never heard of this product. Tylenol Sinus. The strength you need from the name you trust.
Gas pressure means pain and bloating. And the way doctors see it, your best choice for relief is Mylanta Gas. It has the best medicine for gas.
Meg, I knew you would freak out when you heard. Who told you this?
Mama.
Mama?
Yeah, she said everybody knew except for me and Josh and Lily and Holden.
Oh. Oh, Mama told you about Aaron.
Yeah. What's wrong with Caleb? Is he crazy or what? I mean, he knew that Julie slept with Holden while they were still married and somehow or another found a way to forgive her. But now we know she had a son, didn't tell him, and let Iva adopt the baby. She has ruined Lily and Holden's life, and now Caleb doesn't seem to care about it.
No, he's not happy about it, Meg. None of us are happy, but is it fair for us to blame everything on Julie?
No, fine, okay. Iva should have said something. I can't believe she lied, but that isn't the point. None of this would have happened if it wasn't for Julie. We have got to find a way to get Julie away from Caleb. This woman is an opportunist.
Meg,
She's a
Meg, calm down.
She had 3 kids. She got rid of every single one of them. This woman is so selfish. Women like Julie should have their tubes tied. They do not deserve to have children.
I know I worried you last night calling about Ellie's whereabouts, but I just wanted you to know that she spent the night at Iva's. We're having a little problem, but we're going to work it out.
Well, I appreciate you driving all the way out here to tell us, but Ellie called this morning and told us that she was staying at Iva's.
No. Did she say anything else?
No. She didn't tell me what the problem was. But, you know, we're all here. If there's anything we can do to help.
Thanks, I know that. So how's Holden doing?
Seth was driving Marcia to the airport and Holden went along to say goodbye.
Well, sounds as though he's making progress.
Yeah, but he was awfully upset to see Marcia go. Let's take a little walk.
Bundle up, baby.
Yeah.
Hi. Where'd you disappear to so fast after breakfast?
I thought I'd help out a little here before I go into M&A.
Is everything okay?
No. There's this big court case brewing down in Waco that's, it's over Cal wanting to drill some land. I don't know. So, Holden's therapist left, huh?
Hmm?
Emma says that he's very close to her. But, you know, I would think that that's natural under the circumstances.
It's hard to watch.
Maybe you should spend as much time with him as you can. now that she's gone.
Okay, well, when Mr. Keller does turn up on the site, have him call Mrs. Walsh at Worldwide. Right. Hasn't turned up there, and nobody seems to be quite sure what time he's due.
Well, when we do finally meet with Keller, I want to get a firm commitment from him that the retirement project will be completed on schedule.
Gosh, I don't know what it is with you. You're absolutely obsessed with that retirement home.
Lucinda, Tonio Reyes and Gavin Kruger made a lot of promises to a lot of nice old people who invested their life savings in this business. Now, I am intending to keep faith with them. Besides, I hate to keep reminding you, but it would be very good public relations for our partnership.
You got a good point there.
Okay. All right, I got to get over to M&A. Let me know if you make contact with Keller.
All right, would you tell the pretty ladies at M&A, just remind them that they have a 12:30 emergency meeting with me?
I will remind them in the most diplomatic fashion. Adios. Take care, Cal.
Good morning again. Thank you. Again, for last night. I really needed a nice shoulder to cry on.
Well, I'm glad it's my shoulder you picked.
I don't think anybody has any idea how difficult it is for me to see Holden the way he is now, face to face.
Oh, but you're wrong. I do.
What, Ma? The Chex Party Mix is for the guests? Good grief. Don't worry. Now it's so easy. We can make more in 10 minutes. I can't even make toast. Just mix up the Chex and the seasoning, shake it in a bag, and pop it in the microwave. They're not coming? We can't eat the Chex Party Mix? All right. Chex Party Mix. It's so easy and so good.
Sears Portrait Studio's best offer ever will have the angels smiling this Christmas. Get our $12.95 package, plus 40 portraits, free. 5 greeting cards, free. And our new Christmas background, free. Hurry in for Sears' best offer ever, and you'll see why angels won't be the only ones smiling.
When you work for a doctor during cold season, you're going to get a cold, but I'm ready. With Advil Cold and Sinus. It's tough on colds, like Advil is on pain.
Advil Cold and Sinus, advanced formula for the cold season.
A tear, nature's solution to your need for gentle, effective cleansing. Now, Summer's Eve adds a similar saline solution to vinegar and water. New Summer's Eve Extra Cleansing Vinegar and Water Douche for gentle, effective cleansing that's 100% natural, like a tear.
These people just had dinner. Now all they can think of are foods that create intestinal gas.
Beans!
Cabbage!
Wait, what's my chance?
Meatloaf!
But that's Outburst, the game where you already know the answers.
Typical game show prizes.
A new TV.
Washer truck!
This fabulous mint coat!
A grand piano!
The hard part's just getting them out in time.
Okay, kinds of nuts. Pistachio.
Almond. My next door neighbor.
Outburst and Outburst 2 from Golden.
Things you say to your boss.
I quit.
You stink.
I need a vacation.
Take this job and...
My husband was on a business trip, and I wanted to surprise him. Well, guess who got surprised? It was some woman off the street, a prostitute. We had a terrible fight, and I told him I wanted him to get tested for AIDS. And he wouldn't. He still won't. I had blood taken this morning, and my doctor suggested I come up here. I'm so afraid. My husband's been cheating on me for, I don't know how long. I don't know how many women there have been. Sarah, I'm waiting for the results of my test, too. And I'm afraid, too. But the one thing that these people have taught me in my coming into these meetings is just because
you fear this disease and the possibility of the test coming back positive. It's not the end of your life. You just don't want to let the fear of this disease control your life.
She's right. I tested positive a year ago, and I know this sounds strange, but in some ways, my life is better now. I used to be very self-involved. Now I spend a lot of time here at the hospital doing volunteer work with AIDS patients, running errands for them, writing letters, sometimes just keeping them company. We use the word empowerment a lot here. I promise you, if you keep coming back, you will feel empowered, able to make the best of whatever happens. That's how I feel now.
Sarah, I want to stress again, there's no certainty that your husband has been infected, or that if he is, that he passed the virus on to you, okay? I'm afraid our time's up. I'd like to end with the Serenity Prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
You were pretty quiet today. You all right?
Yeah, Gil, I'm fine. I just, found out that a friend of mine died yesterday.
AIDS?
Nope. He was a cop. He was my partner. And he died in the line of duty.
Thank you, sweetheart. You don't think you could find me a nice big glass of Scotch whiskey, do you?
Well, you can forget about Scotch whiskey for a while. You're on medication.
For all the good it does. You're my medication. Jess, about what I said earlier about getting in touch with the police before...
I know why you didn't. Due process doesn't move quickly enough for you.
I would have said something to Rodriguez, but bloody hell, Montagan police didn't know Reyes as much as I did.
But it's their job to handle it, Duncan. It's their job. You put your life in danger when you didn't have to.
I didn't feel like I was in danger.
All the same, you could have been killed. And now you have to stick around until the inquiry into Tonio's death is completed. You are impossible. I don't know why I love you so much.
That's all that matters.
Sorry, I thought I should warn you. The chief of the Cartagena police is here to see you, Duncan.
You know, Simone has told me so much about you, and she is very proud of you with all this work that you're doing to protect Navajo land.
I hope they can be protected. So far, there's been some very powerful political interests lined up against us.
So, is Cal going to be able to meet us for lunch today?
I called him at M&A.
Ah, there he is.
Sorry I'm late, darling. I got stuck on the phone talking to Senator Gibney, trying to cut through some of this bureaucratic red tape.
Oh.
I hope this surprise is happy, because I could sure use it.
It is. Come on.
Hey, Simone.
This is Simone, Sister Leslie. This is my fiancé, Cal Strickland.
How do you do?
It's a great pleasure, ma'am.
You know, with all your political connections in Texas, maybe you can help with this case, even though it's going to be tried in New Mexico.
I need all the help I can get. So far, all the powerful political interests have been on the side of the corporation, which is Texas-based, and is very ruthless against the Navajo.
Well, Lila exaggerates. I don't have all that much influence.
Oh, come on. You brag about it all the time. To hear him tell it, his corporation runs the state of Texas.
Well, Texas runs without any help from me.
Don't be so modest. This is the president and CEO of Strico Oil.
power line. New 8.5 big amps. Attachments on board to clean anywhere. Traps the dirt, keeps it here. New power line by Eureka.
Oh, great. Just what my stomach needs. Here comes my obnoxious boss.
Hi, Daddy.
Oh, boy. Better make it Malox, because extra strength Malox Plus neutralizes more acid than Mylanta. So you better make it Malox.
Introducing new Pepperidge Farm gravy.
Hey, mind if I taste it?
Well, okay, sure. It's made with natural meat stocks, juices, and tender pieces of meat.
Tastes delicious.
Well, it's not surprising. In a taste test, gravy lovers preferred new Pepperidge Farm gravy over Heinz. In fact, it tastes so good, you'll never guess it's 98% fat-free.
Absolutely delicious. Thanks.
Yep. In a taste test against Heinz, it really cleaned up. New Pepperidge Farm gravy, preferred by gravy lovers.
Here's the kind of news you like. We've made New Depend even stronger. What do you say about that?
I say great. I feel more protected already.
Tell me more. New Stronger Depend is the only undergarment with Ultra Absorblock. Just look how much stronger this absorbent middle is compared to most others. Ultra Absorblock holds liquid in as it holds together.
Well, I'm convinced.
That's what I call protection. Ultra Absorblock, only from New Stronger Depend. Get back into life.
What? The meeting's over already?
You're welcome. Yeah. I brought someone from the group I'd like you to meet.
Great.
She's been exposed to HIV, and she's waiting for her test results. She's having a really hard time today. A friend of hers was killed yesterday.
I'd like to see her.
Thank you.
Hi.
Margot, this is Ben, my best friend, Ben's lover of 11 years.
And counting.
Nice to meet you, Ben.
Oh, likewise. Phil says you're waiting for your test results, huh?
Yeah.
Hell, isn't it?
Yeah.
I remember. I guess I don't have to tell you I didn't get the news I was waiting for. I hope you do.
Thank you.
But I want you to know that after I found out I was infected, there are a lot of things that we could do that help keep me symptom-free for more than 6 years. And I've been in and out of this ward for 5 or 6 months. And it is really tough sometimes. But Gil and I take it one day at a time, and I'm not giving up. I have too much to live for here.
Lucinda said 12:30 sharp. Where in the hell is she?
Just try to remember how much money Meridian brings to M&A.
We have 3 divisions of Cabot. We are not completely dependent on Meridian anymore. Certainly not enough to put up with Lucinda treating us like a bunch of flunkies.
I hope I haven't kept you waiting.
So what's the problem with Meridian, Lucinda? Scott will explain.
Had a nice long talk with Bill Jacobson this morning.
I had a nice long talk also with him, and he seems to be elated with our work.
He's absolutely thrilled. I tip my hat to you both.
Well, actually, he gave me the impression that this This long-distance working relationship's wearing thin for him. He wants somebody in New York for the next few months from M&A.
Obviously, L.A. you can't go because of Kirk, but I thought possibly you could send somebody else, or maybe, if you want me to, I can pull the account.
Lucinda, you know, there is a very strong possibility I may be able to go to New York.
Now, if I can do anything for you, promise you'll call me.
I will. I really feel a lot better now that we've talked.
I love you very much.
I love you too, Graham.
Good night.
Dear Franny, by the time you read this, I'll be on my way to Des Moines. Charles has made arrangements for me to recuperate in a hospital there. I admire the courage it took for you to say last night what we both were afraid to put into words. I gave it a lot of thought after you left, and all I can say is I've never loved anyone as I've loved you. I know it seems impossible now that we could ever get back to what we had before everything went so terribly wrong, but after what we've been through, how can either of us know what we truly feel? I think we need time apart to sort out all that's happened. Maybe then we'll be able to know our own hearts. I know this much now. I'll never love another woman as I've loved you. Daryl.
Hello.
I'm in Des Moines. Did you get my letter?
Yeah, I just read it again.
I want you to know I meant every word of it. I hope you don't think I took the coward's way out
No.
leaving town.
No, I didn't. I really think you did the right thing. It made it a lot easier, Daryl. We both know that we had to separate.
For now.
Daryl.
I know we need time. I'm not giving up on us. Whatever happens, I want the best for you, Franny. And I'll always love you.
I think that Holden and Seth will be a while, Lily.
Well, if Marcia's plane took off on time, then they should be back soon. You know, I was thinking, since Seth is going to go back to New York soon, why don't we have a big family dinner? All right, and if you think Holden is up to it.
That's a good idea. Ask Holden, see how he feels about it. He knows us all now. Maybe it's just family.
Yeah, I think it'll be good for him. He'll see everybody together, and I will cook. I will cook. I will make all of his favorite dishes.
You'll forget the parsnips. I'll do the cooking.
I'll try to forget the parsnips. I will help. And I'll call everybody. Except Angel. Yeah, I mean, she made a point of leaving before Caleb came back.
I think that Angel will understand. Besides that, she told me she had to work late at the center tonight, so it'll be okay.
And what about Lucinda?
You can invite her if you like.
I will. Though I was surprised that she was awfully upset when she saw Holden.
Oh, by the way, you know, Holden told me that when he saw Lucinda at the restaurant, he felt that he had this feeling that he had seen her before.
Emma, do you think his memory is...
No, I just mean to say is that he's remembering what he has seen, because he did see her once before on a magazine cover.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, she was on Business Times last month, so... Nice to see you. I'll call Iva, and I'll tell her to bring Aaron, definitely. Emma, are you and Iva having some problems? Oh. See, they're here. I want a minute with Holden alone on the porch. Of course. Hi.
Hi. I didn't think you'd still be here. I thought for sure you'd be on your way to the office by now.
No. I quit my job at Worldwide.
Why? Don't you like it?
Well, yeah, it's a good job, but it kept me busy while you were gone. But I already told Lucinda that I was going to quit when you came back.
Well, you have that other company, right?
M&A?
Yeah.
Well, I turned that over to Emily Stewart and your sister Ellie to run, and they're doing a great job, and they certainly don't need me.
So what are you going to do now?
Well, I don't have to do anything. I have money coming in from M&A, and I have a trust fund. I don't have to work for a living if I don't want to.
I thought that everybody had to earn some kind of living. What are you going to do with all your extra time?
Thought I'd spend it with you.
I'll be working.
Working?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how long I'm going to be here. For a little while, but I have to earn my way, some way.
I mean, I told you, I have a trust fund. We have plenty of money.
No, you said that you had money.
We're married, Holden. Everything I have is yours.
I really don't think that you should quit your job. I mean, I'd feel strange if you were just hanging around, wanting to be with me. I'm just not ready for that yet.
Studio's got something new. It's a hairspray breakthrough. New Mighty Mist hairspray. It's the latest news. It's micro-diffusing that's a mist that's so fine. It's even all over every time. Mighty hold, you can touch. Not too little, not too much. So Mighty Mist hairspray. It's micro-diffused. Get the light. Touch it. Mighty Mist from L'Oreal. Get the light.
Whenever you vacuum, use Woolite Self-Cleaning Rug Cleaner. It's so easy to get clean rugs in minutes with no scrubbing. We have time to show you again. Whenever you vacuum, use Woolite Self-Cleaning Rug Cleaner. It's so easy to get clean rugs in minutes with no scrubbing. We had time to show you again. And now there's new Woolite Pet Stain Eliminator. It removes tough pet stains and odors better than ordinary rug cleaners.
Quilting is not only in fashion, it's also in a tissue. New Kleenex Softique. Softique is quilted, so it's softer, prettier, and while fashion has its place, we think you'll find more places for this. New Kleenex Softique. It's quilted, so it's softer, and that's always in style.
An engagement from hell.
He doesn't love you. You're not over him yet.
Guess who's crashing the party?
Hey,
need some help? An uninvited guest on Knots tonight. Saturday.
Sonny, you want a candy bar?
Joel Gray joins Brooklyn Bridge for a family reunion.
I know, in America, no kissing boys. Shaking hands only.
Travel back to a special place.
No more kissing, enough already. Just one. No. Yes. No.
Brooklyn Bridge, Saturday.
Tomorrow, Tom finds out some good news, but the bad news is he's sworn to secrecy. What in the world is the news? Find out tomorrow as the world turns.
Nurses' uniforms provided by Nursemaid. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.
This is CBS.